Hello again, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Starting up episode 2. Um, and I know that I asked you guys what stories you like and what all you're inspired by, but episode 2 was made directly after I finished episode 1, so there have been no responses. I have 2 followers, and that's fine. That's fun. This is fun, just making this random circle. If I slow down, though, I think I'd be able to process the circle better. Yeah, yeah, really getting familiar with those curves and the geometry of it. And I mean, it leads to errors when you start assessing, but that's because your accuracy is. I mean, how many times do you focus up and try to draw a circle? Like that. How many times a day do you draw circles? Just circles. I'll tell you how many times I draw circles. At least once. At least once a day, and my circles suck because I only do it once a day. You should practice 10,000 hours. You should practice the Ling Ling exercise because Ling Ling is not even just a violinist. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Ling Ling is a master of all crafts. She transposes, he transposes. I don't know, do we know that Ling Ling is a he or she? They transpose everything. All elements of energy and action. Also, Ling Ling is one of the greatest business people, the business minds of all of the existence, within all of the existence of humanity. You know what I'm trying to say, you bastards. Okay, so if you watched the last episode, then you know that this isn't really an instructional video on drawing. It's just drawing with me. Draw. Ooh, God. Oh my God. Draw with me. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some reference and I am going to do my best to draw something, to draw whatever. To draw whatever. Oh, look, this is cool. I like this dinosaur. He's rather a schwanky looking dinosaur, isn't he? Look how schwanky, how cute. You ever heard somebody make that noise when they laugh? I guarantee you haven't. And now you have. Now you have. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I can't help cussing nowadays. It's a terrible habit. It's terrible. You know what? Actually, oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. It's just, is that erasable? Is that erasable? Okay, awesome. Nope. Get back. Nope. Get back. Nope. Nope. Aha! This one. This one. This one. Oh, darn it. Did I just press the wrong button? It did, didn't I? Okay. Lately, I've been really, really not energetic. I don't know what the deal is. just been finding a lot of things weighing down on me. What does that mean? I just feel like this is heavy weight. And I'm sure plenty of people are feeling this because of other reasons. I know why I'm feeling it. And I'm not saying I'm not empathetic to what's going on in the world right now, because it is a subject that merits action. It is a subject that merits the best people figuring out what the heck to do in this crazy mess of things. And that makes me sad. There's this fragment within our species as human beings. But that's only one of the reasons why I think I suffered. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I suffered a trauma a few years back and I haven't recovered from it. I thought I did, but being in self-isolation has just brought up a few of the issues that I've been dealing with. There's an anxiety there now, and it sucks because it's leading to some really frustrated aspects of my life. And then all these other life things are occurring to me. It's frustrating. And I know I have the abilities to deal with this stuff, but for some reason I can't find it in me to just do it. I'm like, why? I spent so much time trying to break down those barriers, those mental barriers, so that I could do what I love to do and inspire people. And this is the constant test that we go through, I guess. It's like, okay, now you've developed that skill and you're able to push yourself outside of these traumas. But guess what? You're not done living. Here's a bit of a life check. Here's a bit of reality at you. Now adjust accordingly. Show me what you've got. And you're always having to prove yourself as a human being. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way, though. What are the constructs that allow for a person like me to feel like I need to prove something? Is it because I set goals and ambitions that I then feel that if I'm not achieving something, it's not worth doing? That's not right. That's not right. That's not how I feel. It's just a thought, though. Some people might feel that way, and that sucks. Some people just give up, right? If you know in your heart of hearts, what is meant to be, how could you know that? I can hear people saying, how would you be able to know that? I don't know. You just feel it. It's intuitive. It's just meant to be. All of the pieces are there. Everything is there. I want to be brave. I want to be brave enough to do those things. Brave enough to make a statement. Brave enough to shine. Everybody thinks this. Maybe. A lot of people do. Guess what? We're not alone. Keep fighting. Get the fuck up. Sorry for the language. I have to be quiet because I'm not recording by myself here. You ever feel just so angry at things? I'm sure people do. And you deal with them in your own ways. Does it help? I don't know what I'm saying. I'll probably re-record over this silly looking Jurassic Park nonsense. It's better, no expense. Let's talk about something else. I'm not able to formulate a proper thought at this particular moment, so I'm pretty much just rambling, and I don't like to do that. It's frustrating to me to the point where it makes me feel broken. Most people say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know what most people say or do. I'm not gonna assume what most people do or say. I'm only gonna know, and I'm only gonna focus on what it is that I do. And if it's meaningful enough to make an impact and create that value in the world." Everybody wants to have value, don't they? Just get so frustrated. Are you frustrated with yourself? Just frustrated in general. I think I've gotten to a point in my life where I know where I'm supposed to be, and it's not here. I mean, it is here. I'm supposed to be here at this moment. But my soul is crying out for something else, and I haven't been able to put my finger on it for the longest time until recently, when everybody started going into self-isolation, and then you have time to reflect on things. And I love my hometown, but I want to do more. I want to give back to my hometown, but I'm not sure they're ready for it, and I'm not sure I have the energy to continue pushing for stuff. So I'll put my energies into other things. I'll continue to focus on being a storyteller, an observer of the world, and all the functioning patterns and events that occur within the world in order to formulate a connection with people and individuals, and hold myself to a high standard, hold people to a high standard. Should that be an issue, though, I'll be forgiving. I can be forgiving of people. I'm always forgiving of people, maybe to a fault. Maybe that's where I'm frustrated as well, because now I've let things slip back to the way that they were before I had grown and decided I wanted to give something back. was a fun little sketch. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it right there at that. I don't know what the heck I just said in this video. I apologize for all the cussing. Sometimes you're frustrated, and it amounts to a lot of things. It amounts to the events going on around you in the world. It amounts to the experience you're currently having. It amounts to the skills and how you decide to handle those issues. It amounts to your living conditions and your habits. It amounts to all of those things stack up on each other. And if you ever feel frustrated, like I'm feeling frustrated, it's a matter of self-reflection. There's projection there. Something inside of you is aching to be right, is aching to be better. The issue is, what are you going to do to facilitate getting better? This is just a thought. It's just me thinking out loud. I'm sure that somebody out there, I'm sure there's something that'll help somebody out there. Maybe they'll realize, oh, I'm feeling the same way. A little personal bonding moment. Or maybe there's somebody that's like, wow, this is really backwards. I don't know. I don't tend to think my ramblings are so important that it would cause somebody to flip out. Just thought, just my thoughts, just my thoughts. And really, it's not meant to hurt anybody, or it's not meant to influence anyone in a way that's negative. Oh, jeez. I think that's enough. This has been a sketch, and it's a really crummy new sketch. But I hope you guys have a great day. And if you're feeling anxious or stressed, reach out to somebody you love. Go take a walk. Do some push-ups. Sweat a little bit. Get a punching bag. Because that's energy built up. When you feel frustrated, when you feel angry, and you can't sit still, and your back hurts, and then all these things start to build up on you. Go do something. Go do something. Be productive. Get your mind out of that. Get your mind out of itself. You just have to. You have to get out of your head at that point. But I wish you all the best. And I sincerely hope that if you have this feeling, this uncomfortable feeling, that you can work through it somehow. And like I said, turn to the people that love you the most. That'll definitely help. It's not a long-term solution by any means. But once you start getting proactive about things, then I think you will find yourself feeling a lot better. I know I do whenever I feel stuff like this, and I just do some exercises or talk to somebody. Yeah. Have a great day, guys. Have a great day.